A large, prestigious school stands tall under the bright sky. Everything seems peaceful, but for Jean-Hook, this is the day everything starts to change. Inside the classroom, Jean-Hook sits quietly at his desk. He's calm, focused on his book, avoiding everyone's attention.
Suddenly, took! Something hits the back of Jeon-Yuk's head. He freezes for a moment, then slowly turns around to see what happened.
Two boys behind him start laughing. One of them smirks and says, "Oh, did I hit you with my eraser? Sorry, kekekeke." It's clear he's not really sorry. He's mocking him.
Jeon-Yuk looks ahead at the empty seat in front of him. "I wanted to throw it to the person in front of you," then pauses, realizing, "But there's no one in front of me." His words cut deeper than they sound.
Jeon-Yuk lowers his gaze. His eyes show a mix of sadness and quiet anger. He's holding back his feelings.
Finally, he gathers the courage to speak up. "Hey, stop it!" His voice trembles, but it's filled with a hint of bravery.
The bully glares back at him and growls. "What?" His tone turns cold and threatening. The bully stands up and walks toward Jeon-Yuk. The entire classroom falls silent. Everyone can feel the tension building.
With anger in his eyes, the bully shouts, "You bastard!" Jeon-Yuk stays frozen in his seat. This moment marks the beginning of his painful school life.
Jeon-Yuk looks up, trying to explain himself.
"Oh? No, But before he can finish, the bully steps closer, his fist clenched tightly, filled with anger.
Jeon-Yuk nervously looks at the bully's hand, trembling.
Your eraser. You kept throwing it. I just wanted you to stop." He speaks softly, hoping the bully will understand, but that only makes things worse.
Suddenly, the bully snaps.
"What are you saying, bastard?"
Smack! Jeon-Yuk's face is struck hard. The whole class goes silent as the sound echoes. The bully grabs Jeon-Yuk by the hair, shouting furiously, "This fucker has a death wish!" Jeon-Yuk, bruised and terrified, pleads, Sorry! But the beating doesn't stop. The bully slams Jeon-Yuk's head down again and growls, "If you tell me to stop again..." Bam! Jeon-Yuk's body shakes under the force. The other students just watch, frozen in fear.
In the back, a few classmates whisper nervously, "How dare this loser bastard talk back to him?" They don't help, they just judge, as if Jeon-Yuk deserved it.
Suddenly, someone yells,
Hey, the teacher's coming!"
The bully looks startled and mutters, "Right now?" He hesitates, still gripping Jeon-Yuk's hair. The teacher opens the door. His face looks tired and disappointed. He doesn't say anything yet, but his eyes say it all. Jeon-Yuk, beaten and bruised, looks up weakly. Teacher! His voice cracks, a mix of pain and desperation. The room falls completely silent. The bully quickly pretends to act friendly, holding Jeon-Yuk as if nothing happened. Everyone stares, pretending they didn't see a thing. The teacher clears his throat, unaware or maybe pretending not to notice. An old teacher stands in front of the class, trying to calm everyone down. Stop joking around and sit down. He seems to be trying to bring order to the noisy classroom. One student acts playful and taps Jeon-Yuk on the shoulder, who looks scared and bruised. The student says, "Yes, sir," with a mocking smile, while Jeon-Yuk looks shocked and frightened. The teacher asks the class president to lead the greeting. Class president, do the greeting. Jornyuk, who is the class president, stays silent and thinks, I can't believe that the teacher saw that as a joke. He feels disappointed that the teacher didn't notice he's being bullied. The bullies keep laughing and come up with another cruel prank. Pass it, kekeke! Oki, kekeke! They look entertained as they plan to humiliate Jonhyuk again. They stick a note on Jonhyuk's back. The note says, I don't have a mom. Kiki! The bullies burst into laughter, mocking Jonhyuk's personal pain.
Jonhyuk looks down sadly, thinking to himself, I don't have anyone to talk to about it. He feels completely alone, with no one to confide in.
The teacher continues class, unaware of what's happening. What's the date today? 14th? Number 14. Stand up and read it. He doesn't realize that the student he's calling on is Jonhyuk, the one being bullied.
Jonhyuk sits quietly at his desk, expression blank and full of despair. Even the adults don't care. Everyone, including the teacher, pretends not to notice his suffering.
The scene turns dark and quiet. Jonhyuk keeps his head down, thinking, there's no one that wants to help me. I'm alone. He feels isolated, hopeless, and invisible.
Another student casually walks around the classroom and says, if anyone has a cigarette, pass me one. Meanwhile, Jonhyuk sits silently with the cruel note still on his back, a symbol of how broken and uncaring his environment is.
One of the bullies smirks while holding a pack of cigarettes.
I have a cigarette. Let's smoke together.
Jonhyuk looks confused, not understanding what's going on.
Another student, the tall one in a white jacket, notices the sticky note on Jonhyuk's back. He grabs Jonhyuk by the collar and asks, What's this? Are you guys elementary school students? So childish. He's clearly disgusted by the prank.
He takes a closer look at the note. It says, I don't have a mom. Kiki. The atmosphere suddenly turns heavy and quiet. Angrily, the student holds up the note and demands, Who wrote this? The bully, still smirking arrogantly, admits it without hesitation. It was me, Keke. The feeling of hitting him is funny, and he doesn't even have both his parents, Keke. The expression of the guy in the white jacket turns dark and furious. His eyes fill with rage as he clenches his fist. The tension rises. He can't believe someone would say that. The bully starts to panic and raises his hands nervously. Right. Sorry. No, I wasn't talking about you. But before he can finish his sentence, he gets punched hard in the face. A powerful hit lands squarely, sending him flying backward. The bully crashes to the ground, his body twisting in pain and shock. The entire class freezes in silence. The angry student steps forward again, ready to strike once more, his fist clenched tight with fury. The bully screams in pain. Gah! The sound of impact echoes as he curls up on the floor, overwhelmed by the beating he just received.
Jonhyuk is thrown to the floor after being hit hard by the senior student. The bully shouts angrily, Are you crazy? Can't you tell who you are, bastard? He treats Jonhyuk like someone with no worth at all.
Jonhyuk looks shocked, his cheek bruised. The bully continues mocking him.
Just because I'm playing with you, you think you've become something? Don't mess with me. Jonhyuk can only endure the pain and humiliation. The bully steps closer and humiliates him further. You're just a cigarette shuttle. Do you think you've become an Iljin? Then he threatens harshly. Don't mess with me or you'll live your life in hell. Jonhyuk feels even more trapped and powerless. Jonhyuk stands in front of the mirror. His body is thin and weak, his face emotionless.
But inside, something is changing. Anger and determination begin to rise.
A close-up of Jonyuk's eyes. Narration. Than anyone else. He vows to become someone stronger than anyone.
Time passes. The calendar flips through days quickly. Time passed quickly, and efforts and growth were combined. Jonyuk begins his days filled with discipline and effort.
Jonyuk does push-ups until his arms shake. Beside him are books about martial arts. He studies and trains relentlessly.
While resting, Jonyuk watches an MMA match on TV. He carefully observes the movements, copying the techniques of professional fighters.
Jonyuk steps on the scale. He smiles faintly as he sees the change in his body. I'm gaining a lot of weight. His physique is slowly becoming stronger and healthier.
Jonyuk continues his push-ups, drenched in sweat. With heavy breaths, he mutters, "The last one more." His determination never fades, even when his body is close to giving out.
Jonyuk checks his height on a measurement scale. As he sees the bar resting higher than before, he wonders, was I getting taller? His physical transformation is becoming even more noticeable.
Jonyuk continues doing push-ups, exhausted and trembling. Sweat drips from his face as he pushes through the pain. One. He refuses to stop, no matter how much it hurts.
Time skips forward. Jonyuk's body has completely changed. His once thin figure is now muscular and well-built. Even while sweating heavily, he studies a book titled Mixed Martial Arts, showing his discipline and growth.
Jonyuk walks into school in his uniform. Everyone around him stares in shock. Wait, he's that Jonyuk? What? For real? What happened to him? He has transformed so drastically that no one recognizes him at first.
A girl tries to approach him, but her friend stops her. Hey, don't go near him! Why? Rumors spread, and students are both curious and intimidated by the new Jonyuk.
Cut to the chairman's office. School violence. A note explains Iljin, referring to delinquent students who bully others by moving in groups and showing off dominance.
The so-called Iljin are no longer under the control of teachers. A teacher tries to scold a student, but the delinquent doesn't fear him at all. He even smirks.
But even we see two Iljin. The weaker one immediately becomes submissive when the stronger one orders, "Hey, pass me a cigarette."
Yes.
Even bullies fear stronger bullies. A meeting room. A woman presents a project to several officials. It's the main topic of this project.
She explains the mission. The project name is Iljin in Charge of Iljin.
During a tense meeting, one of the officials questions the plan. Does that mean you control violence with violence? Are you out of your mind? Another calmly replies, "It's fun." The room grows uneasy at his unsettling confidence.
The man protests, "What? But the chairman, this ridiculous project!" But before he finishes, the presenter cuts him off.
A close-up of his eye shows growing concern. So, is there a person who is capable of taking care of the Iljin? They question whether such a powerful individual even exists.
Cut to a convenience store. A scruffy young man wearing glasses mutters, I really can't concentrate today. He's clearly struggling with his studies.
He sighs dramatically. I don't know after... From behind the counter, the store owner clicks his tongue. Oh my! Tsk, tsk, tsk.
The store owner complains, "Young people these days have no passion." He then rambles about his youth. In my day, whether sitting or standing, even in the bathroom, I wanted to quit all the qualification exams and part-time jobs. The student's expression turns empty at the lecture.
The scruffy young man thinks to himself, I wanted to quit all the qualification exams and part-time jobs. He looks regretful. I shouldn't have dropped out.
Flashback. A younger boy is being cornered by bullies. One thug asks mockingly, "Hey, do you have 10,000 won? Don't you have money at home? Are you poor?" The boy trembles in fear.
The boy stammers. I have to ask my mom. The bullies burst into laughter. How old are you? You're going to ask your mom? Kick oppa! Is he going to cry? Another threatens. Don't cry! If you cry, you'll die! The boy is completely helpless. Suddenly, a stronger delinquent calls out, "Hey!" The bully stiffens. Yes? The stronger one commands, "Stop bullying him and buy me some cigarettes." Even the bullies are terrified of someone stronger.
The stronger delinquent licks his lips and smirks. "Stop bullying him and buy me some cigarettes." The bully laughs awkwardly. Should I? He instantly becomes submissive.
The other bullies quickly follow.
Actually, I wanted to go too. I want to go too.
They all pretend they wanted to buy cigarettes anyway, trying to look obedient. Two of them walk together, the girl holding on to the tattooed boy's arm. She says sweetly, "Dagon, I'm going to the staff room. Check the calculations." Inside the convenience store, the boss says, "Dagon, I'm going to go to the staff room. Check the calculations." Dagon replies politely, "Ah, yes, go ahead." Then he turns to a customer and greets, "Welcome." A tattooed arm reaches forward.
2 packs of Mobius.
Dagon freezes for a second. Ah, yes. Inwardly, he thinks, what is this?
Dagon stares at the guy's face. What is this? You look like a high school student. He becomes suspicious.
Dagon speaks more firmly. Don't they know that they can't be doing this? Then he asks, "Hey, can I see your ID, please?" The delinquent flinches. The delinquent scratches his head. What? How am I supposed to bring that? Am I in front of my house? Just give it to me, hurry! He tries to intimidate Dagon. The girl beside him gets annoyed. Wow, are you being serious? Part-timer, you're so mean. She blames Dagon instead of her boyfriend. Another bully laughs. I know, Chone. Dagon thinks, I should have searched for it myself if the old man was here. But why are you here? They tease him. True. They clearly look down on him. The guy casually throws money onto the counter while rushing the cashier, acting arrogantly as if the world revolves around him. The part-timer sighs in frustration, thinking, this brat is throwing money. I asked for his ID, not cash. He decides to grab drinks before continuing. The arrogant guy places 2 ginseng drinks on the counter. His girlfriend giggles flirtatiously, asking why he's drinking that now. The guy suddenly snaps, shouting aggressively, Hey, don't you understand me? His attitude turns threatening. He grabs the part-timer by his collar, yelling violently, You crazy bastard, you're making me sick! The guy leans closer, furious, warning, What's with that tone? You want me to break your jaw and make you moot? The boss peeks from the staff room, trembling, saying, That guy did the same thing to me earlier and stole a cigarette. Should I call the police? He rushes out, yelling, Hey! Trying to stop the situation from escalating. The part-timer sees him and shouts, boss, hoping for help as the confrontation intensifies.
The boss nervously apologizes to the bully, saying, "There are customers here. Can we please take this outside and settle it?" The tension rises, leaving everyone frozen. The part-timer looks confused as he hears the rude command to go out and come back. He thinks to himself in disbelief, "You're gonna let this slide?" Outside the alley, the bully grabs the part-timer by the collar and mocks him. "Hey, fucker, do it like you did before!" He threatens him while the girl watches.
The bully smirks, getting more aggressive. "Do you want to get beat now that we're outside?" He warns that being outside means the clerk has no protection anymore.
The part-timer's glasses shine as he calmly says, "Let go of me. I'll give you 3 seconds." His voice is cold and serious.
The girl laughs mockingly. "Bud, you're giving us 3 seconds? Has he gone crazy? Are we filming a movie?" They think he's bluffing.
The bully raises his hand, furious. "This bastard needs a real beating!" He charges in, ready to hit.
Suddenly, the girl screams, "Ah! Hurry! Wake up!" The bully is now on the ground, confused, while the part-timer stands calmly nearby.
The bully is disoriented. "Huh? What is this?" The girl explains.
"What do you mean? You got knocked out and fainted."
The bully, still confused, asks, "Huh? Who?" Meanwhile, the clerk stands silently, perfectly fine, making them nervous. The girl helps the bully stand, shocked. "Why is he okay?" The bully panics. "Whoa, this cowardly bastard! Wow, it's not even a minute! Well, I was careless." They realize something terrifying. The part-timer is far stronger than they thought. The girl stares in confusion as the beaten bully whispers desperately, "Get our men here! Bring the men!" He's terrified after realizing he can't even touch the part-timer in a fair fight. The part-timer leans closer with a calm but cold expression. "Huh? I can't hear you. Louder, please." The bully panics and screams, "Call the men! F!" Trying to restore his pride, the bully laughs hysterically. "You loser! Don't you know who I am? Don't you live in this town?" But the part-timer replies with a chilling voice, "Go." The part-timer grabs his collar and asks emotionlessly, "How old are you?" The bully stutters, unable to answer. Suddenly, crack! The part-timer squeezes his neck, making the bully scream in agony. Arrgh! The bully collapses, gasping for air. "Fuck, hang on, I feel like I'm gonna die." But the part-timer answers coldly, "Don't make a big deal out of it." With a blank face, he warns, "If you come to buy cigarettes again, I'll kill you." The bully trembles, unable to move. Suddenly, a group of tougher delinquents appear. "Kek, kek, 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 what are you doing?" What's this? They're surprised to see their own man kneeling. They approach slowly, confused. "Why are you kneeling down in front of the part-timer?" The bully freezes, unable to explain. A huge man steps forward, clearly the leader. He calls out with an intimidating tone, "Hey you, part-timer." The alley grows silent as tensions rise. The glasses-wearing boy walks into the alley. The man looking at him is confused and says, "High school student? You're not, right? Did you bring your uncle?" He clearly doubts that the boy is really a high schooler. A large, muscular man suddenly steps forward and says, "I'm from Nandong High School, Odaehan." He stares down at the boy and continues, "I don't know who you are, but..."
The big guy raises his hand aggressively and says, "Let's beat some sense into you first." He prepares to strike.
Before the attack lands, the glasses boy quickly slaps the man's face with immense force. The big man is shocked. The slap is so strong that the man's face twists, saliva flying from his mouth. He can't believe he got hit like that.
The glasses boy stays calm and simply says, "I can't stay long." He acts as if nothing serious just happened.
More thugs behind them get furious after seeing their comrade slapped. They shout, "What's this? This crazy bastard!" One of the angry thugs charges forward, screaming, "Come here, you fucking bastard!" He throws a powerful punch. But again, before the punch reaches him, the glasses boy counters with a devastating blow to the thug's face. The thug spits blood and saliva as he gets knocked back. Another thug tries to strike from behind with a heavy punch. The glasses boy ducks swiftly, dodging the attack with ease. A thug throws a punch straight toward the glasses boy, but the boy shifts his body and blocks it with precise timing. The glasses boy counters instantly, smashing his palm or fist into the thug's jaw. Blood bursts out as the thug's face twists from the impact. He doesn't stop. He continues with another clean, devastating strike, sending another thug flying sideways, blood scattering in the air. Another enemy charges at him from behind, swinging a heavy punch. The glasses boy turns sharply, ready to evade or counterattack. He moves like a blur, dodging the attack with perfect form, his body shifting effortlessly to the side. In one smooth motion, he delivers a powerful kick that sends a thug crashing across the alley, skidding violently on the ground. A drunken man in the alley drops a soju bottle from his hand, startled by all the chaos happening around him. The tattooed thug picks up a bottle aggressively and growls, fuck. Okay." He prepares to join the fight. The glasses boy calmly looks ahead, eyes sharp, unfazed. Someone yells at him, "You're going to die!" Before the threat is even finished, the glasses boy delivers another explosive strike, smashing the attacker's face so hard the bottle he was holding flies out of his hand. The lesson to be learned from this manhwa is never bully someone at school, because the victim will take revenge. Be a smart person.